Good morning, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and document this today, and I haven't done much videoing lately, but let me show you what we got going on here. So we've got sorry, try not to show you my license plate too much, but anyways, so we got the trailer, we've got some cattle panel or hog panel here bent around going across. This is just a air wind barrier here, and then we've got Axel back here. We've got 2x4s ran through that bottom rail and screwed down on both sides. 3 of them there, 1 of them on each side here holding this down. You got some straps, and this top rail is just zip tied all the way around. They're not very good zip ties, but we put like one every like 6 inches, 8 inches, something like that. So this weld here on this trailer is kind of weak, so I put a couple straps just kind of holding that gate up in case he tries to push off. So far he's done really good. Once he got in there and I started moving, he kind of just laid down. Looks like he's going to enjoy his last meal here. The place I'm taking him, I don't know if they are going to harvest him today or tomorrow, if they're going to wait 12 hours to kind of let his digestive system clean out. I'm not real sure how they do that, but he's here. We're going to take him to a butcher's down in South Fort Worth. He seems pretty calm. I don't want him to get too worked up, but this isn't exactly a non-stressful situation. I mean, it's going to be stressful on him regardless, but I think he's going to be fine, and he'll have time to calm down, hopefully, before they kill him, so that all that adrenaline that he might get in his system will pump out. And yeah, guys, so I'm not going to post this video now. I'm going to come back to you once we have all of Axel's meat back, kind of go over maybe some of the pricing, the food. I can't really tell you how much he's eaten versus all the other pigs, but I can probably add it up over time. And of course, when we got him, we didn't plan on butchering him, but yeah, guys, I'll be back just in a second, go over all the meat that we got off. Alright, guys, well, we're back. Just picked up Axel. They actually called me on Thursday. Today's Saturday, and I dropped him off 2 Mondays ago, so not quite 2 weeks. This Monday would have been 2 weeks that it would have been. I've got everything set up here, and we'll go over what we got back and kind of the numbers on Axel, but let's do the basics first. Total, it cost me, well, let me see, I don't have the actual receipt. This is without taxes. $217.55 to get them processed. I think with tax, I think it was like $225 or something like that. There's a kill fee of $55 for anything there, and I guess I'll go ahead and let y'all know I got this done at a place called Rendon Meats. It's in South Fort Worth off of Rendon Crowley Road on the east side of 35. So $55 kill fee, and then it's 79 cents per pound for processing, and his hanging weight was 145 pounds, so it was $114.55 for the processing of him. And what that covers is basically all your basic cuts. If you get steaks, if you get, you know, I could have taken them there and tell them to turn everything into steaks, and they would have done as much as they can. But then once you get to anything that requires curing or seasoning or anything like that, then you're going to pay extra for that, or any special cuts that you have them make. So I had them divide the ground pork up into 3 different types of meat. So we've got traditional mild sauce breakfast sausage, hot breakfast sausage, and then Italian sausage. That came out to having 30 pounds, so we got 10 pounds of each of that. I've tried their maple sausage that they sell there, and it was pretty good too, so I'm expecting these to be really good. We also got the bacon. So the bacon, if you want it cured and smoked, then that's an extra $1 per pound. Alright, well, my memory card just filled up, so I had to switch them out, but I was on bacon. So we got 18 pounds of bacon. They charge $1 a pound for bacon and sausage processing. So that's $18 that I paid on top of the processing fee for 18 pounds of bacon. And at the grocery store, you know, you pay, I think it's like, for a 2-pound pack of bacon, it's like $14, something like that. And I just got 18 for $18. And obviously that doesn't take in consideration all the feed and processing and all that, but when you're looking at it just for the packaging and everything, that's kind of probably what they're charging you for there. Again, 10 pounds of each of the sausages, hot, mild, and Italian sausage. And then so some of the cuts that we got from just the processing of the pig that we didn't have to actually, you don't have to pay the extra fees for the extra services, would be our pork chops, the roast, we got some baby back ribs, we've got ham steaks. Let's just go show y'all. So here is all the sausage I've got piled up here. So Italian, hot, mild. We've got, I think I counted, these are the ham steaks, and there are 6 of those. There are 9 pork chops. We had them cut 3/4 inch thick. That's the thickest they cut them there. Some of them are bigger than others, obviously, because as you go down, so the pork chops come off of your baby back ribs. And if you had a bone-in pork chop, that bone that is on the pork chop is what is this rib right here. So we wanted a baby back ribs, so we did boneless pork chops, 2 racks of baby back ribs. One of my favorite things to cook on a pig is baby back ribs. The 6 ham steaks, 2 packages of spare ribs, 4 pork Boston butt roast, which we love to do pork roast. They're so easy, you just throw them in the crock pot. 1 ham we kept just as it is. We wanted it for Thanksgiving or Christmas this year. And then our 18 packages of not 18 packages, our 18 pounds of bacon. And our bacon is mostly fat, unfortunately. Kaylee likes really meaty bacon, but you can see here most of that is going to be fat. On the back side here, really dark red. I like it. I think it's going to be delicious. One of these is going to go straight into the refrigerator because we're almost out of our bacon that we have from the store in there. So we'll let you know what that's like. So there's the bacon. Follow us on Instagram. I post a lot of our meals that we eat here, especially when it comes from the land. And if anybody has any help or knows any ideas on how to get more of a meaty bacon, feel free to leave us a comment. Like I said, Kaylee really enjoys that. And I think this is the one that's a little light, because I think it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's actually 10 packets, but they're only registered as 18 pounds. So I think maybe there's a couple of them that are a little bit light. But and then you got your leftover pieces from the belly. This would be your burnt ends or something like that you would throw in. I like to put those in with beans, pot of beans or something. And then our 2 tiny little tenderloins here. Not sure what I'll do with them. Probably wrap them in bacon or wrap them around some jalapenos or something like that. But I'm gonna get to putting this stuff in the freezer because it is pretty warm out here. I don't want any of this stuff thawing out. Some of the meat's already getting a little soft on the outside, so we need to get that in the freezer. We're gonna have to find room in the freezer. Most of this little freezer we have here is full of chicken. I actually set out 2 chickens yesterday just because I knew I needed the room in here, and we'll eat those chickens for dinner this weekend, and this maybe get one prepared for dinner one day this week. Do some chicken breasts and stuff like that. So I know that I want this ham in here. So yeah, we don't have much room in here. We've got some of our pork. Some of this stuff can go to the pigs. We got all of our chickens. We've got some milk that needs to be thawed out and given to the pigs. So I'm going to go through the freezer and pull everything out that we're ready to get rid of, and stuff as much of this food in here as we can. So after I do that, I'll sit down. It's going to be hard to calculate how much feed we fed Axel. We didn't pay for Axel. He was given to us for free. So there wasn't any cost in purchasing him. And I don't know if I'll be able to calculate, you know, what his feed cost, because we had all these other pigs and we didn't really pay attention to how much each one was eating. We just fed them all, and I'll come up with some kind of number maybe. And because we had him, I know how long we've had him, and I know how much feed we bought in that time frame. So it's gonna be hard though, because you know, we had him in Georgia. If it was just them, that would have been easy, but then we had the babies and they started eating feed, and then we had them in November, and now so Axel stopped being fed in April. So it's gonna be kind of hard to figure in how much we actually fed him. But those are the numbers so far, guys. $225 for 145 pounds of pork to be processed. Let's say it's $10 a bag for what we were feeding our pigs, which was like an all. We were going back and forth between a all feed and an all sweet feed, an all stock feed and an all stock sweet feed. Sorry. So you know, it's $10 a bag for that. He himself probably ate 10, 50, I don't know, a lot. Who knows? Next time I'll get feeder pigs. They'll be bigger pigs. We'll be able to calculate it more because we won't have other pigs. I'll know exactly how much we fed them, and I'll be able to give you those numbers. This time we just weren't prepared for that. So I'm gonna get all this in here. That's gonna be the end of this video, guys. I appreciate y'all coming along and watching this video. If you want more content like this, go ahead and subscribe and like this video. Liking this video not only helps me, but it helps you, because if you like this kind of content, it'll help YouTube bring up that same kind of videos in your streaming or your feed or whatever you want to call it on YouTube. So go ahead and like that if you like this kind of content. That way you can watch more of it, not just mine but other people's. And yeah, we appreciate it, guys. Thank you all very much. Y'all have a good weekend. Talk to you later.